same three questions, man. What happened? Well, first of all, how bad did it get for you when you're out there? What happened to have you get in recovery? And what's going on with you today?
I'll put it like this. It got as bad as it could get.
Mm-hmm.
I was living in Canoga Park, and I left a woman for cocaine. I told her I love cocaine more than I love you. I'd rather live in a cardboard box than live in an apartment with a swimming pool and a jacuzzi and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
To be in love with this, to be in love with my disease.
Yeah.
I was a diehard fan of believing that I could be somebody, but I don't want to put no effort towards it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a stupid man. I'm just a lazy man sometimes in my head. And what happened was, it took me to lose my memory and to end up at San Diego Mental Institution.
Mm.
They said, you did so much alcohol and drugs that you had a vacuum memory loss. I didn't know who I was, how I got to San Diego. Never been to San Diego in my life.
Mm.
And it was, and I was engaged. And I forgot my fiance's name, and all I had was her number in my wallet. And the doctors called her and they said, do you know a Leighton Banks? Yeah, that's my fiance. And I need to tell you, it was way out.
Mm.
I got back to Pasadena and it was, she was a beautiful woman.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew that I couldn't do nothing else. I could stay sober. I knew that. I knew that I didn't want that life that I had before. So everybody thinks it's hip, slick, and cool to run the streets, get sprung, crawl on the ground, start in the living room. And you ain't never been to the bathroom the whole time you drinking or whatever you doing.
Yeah.
And then go in the bathroom and look for something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? or looking at the TV and talking about, they looking at me.
Yeah.
They ain't thinking about you.
Yeah.
See, that's how bad the disease had gotten for me. What happened was, I got into a process that I don't need any substance to make me feel as good as I need to feel.
Mm-hmm.
All I need to do is stop running on self-will. I'm not a religious man. I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
I present myself as a spiritual man. I believe in God, and I know it works. I've seen miracles. Mm-hmm. One sitting next to me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I went through Union Station in '89, but I only got 2 years because self-will went mad.
Mm-hmm.
Not right, but mad.
Okay.
What it's like today is I'm happily married with a woman that I never thought would love me the way they do.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought that I could love myself the way I do. I like this guy. When I look in the mirror in the morning, I say, I like you. And it's not no ego trip. It's that for the first time in my life, I can honestly say in my heart that I like me. No matter how heavy I am.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
No matter what trials and tribulations are in my life, I don't need that drink to make me feel like Billy D. Williams or Denzel Washington. Because I'm not neither one. I'm Leighton Banks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I like me.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't do nothing for anybody else if I can't do nothing for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Recovery has taught me, giving me another way to live. My sponsor, Alan Reed, tells me that I've been blessed to live 2 lifestyles in one lifetime.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I hear that. I hear that a whole lot. Guy I used to have as a sponsor, he told me the same thing. You're a fortunate person to have 2 lifetimes going on here. Mm-hmm. When you get clean and sober, that day that you took that last drink, that day you took that last hit, mm-hmm. That's like a rebirth right there.
It is.
And a lot of these programs, the self-help groups, they acknowledge that and they celebrate your birthday with you when that day comes up. You mentioned your wife. Is she in recovery also?
Yeah. She working on me whoever's around in the house, but it's a good thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, you ever had a really good sandwich and you just like the way it tastes? Imagine having a really good relationship like that on a daily basis, where if I don't agree with you, doesn't mean you wrong. Just means that I may be less right. You understand what I'm saying? We sit down and talk like husband and wife. That's the difference. I always took hostages. I never had a girlfriend. I had a hostage. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She get paid. Give me the money.
Yeah.
It wasn't a threatening thing, but it was like, I'm going to leave you. Like, I'm really all that. I wasn't. This woman that I'm with today, she does her recovery and I do my recovery. That's the difference. You know, and we just happen. It's like, you know how two people need to be together for financial support or whatever?
Yeah.
We're not like that. We want to be together because we care about each other. I sit home and play bones with her, dominoes, while my partners are out doing something else.
Yeah.
That's them.
When I play with you, you cheat.
Yeah, okay. But you understand what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
That's a relationship.
Yeah, it is.
When you can, she's my best friend. A woman, my best friend, and plus she my wife, the bonus. And whatever I tell her, she keep it like, it's between me and you, baby. You in pain, you can cry on my shoulder. You ain't gonna tell the fellas? No. Okay. So it's all good.
Yeah, I know what you said because my girlfriend, she's in recovery also, and she's just came up on like 3 years. But we're like that, you know. It's we work together, we live together, we play together, you know, and this recovery thing, you know, it's beautiful, man. You know, thinking about the way that I used to live, thinking about the relationship that I used to be in, you know, prior to this, it's like a whole different type thing. I never knew a relationship could be this good. Stevie, you say you got married. Is your wife in recovery?
No, my wife happens to be what we call a normie.
Normie.
And but she knows the program. You know, and when I get into my attitude, she either tell me I need a meeting, or call your sponsor, you know, or just go, you know. And the first year of marriage, it was rough because see, my plans wasn't working no more, and she was going to, had started going to Al-Anon, and I remember coming home one day off a run, and I was gone by 3 days, and I said, baby, I think I'm having a heart attack. And I was lying, you know, and she said, oh well, I'm going to a meeting, you know, and but it's today it's not like that, you know. I have a bank account, checking account, one of those telecards, and I don't keep none of them. You know, if you ask me to show you right now, I couldn't show you one because I like to tell the guys that I run my house. You know what I'm saying? But when the guys are not, when they're over, she let me feel I'm running things. But you know, I understand today that that I wear the pants in the house. She just tell me what pair of pants to put on. Okay. and it's okay today.
Yeah.
I've through this process, I can sit here and say I haven't cheated on my wife. Going on 4 years, and to me that's a miracle. You know, they give out chips for various lengths of sobriety. I think they need to start giving out chips for
faithfulness.
Yeah. It's hard.
Yeah, you know? I know, fighting that temptation, boy.
It's hard. You know, it's
Men Who Understand. Tell us a little bit about that. You know.
Well, we started 3 years ago. You know, we started in my sponsor's house in his living room. His name is Earl Milers, and it was about 6 of us. It'll always be us that played the part.
Yeah,
you know, and that's what we're about.
You know, sounds like someplace I need to send my brother. I was talking to you a little bit about it outside there, and you know, he's in the midst of the disease. He fortunately doesn't really see the part that he plays and stuff. He just feeling he's just getting a bad break, and You know, I told you, I talked to the guy, you know, it got to where I was preaching, and that's one thing I don't like to do. I don't like to preach to people, because don't nobody know what's better for you than you. Well, there is one, God, you know. And if you just listen to him, you know, that's all you got to do, you know. You have something to say?
Yeah, I've come to find out that if your family members, if you try to help your family members, it's like Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
Because you've been where they've been, but they want to do it by themselves. For me, what I've come to find out is my brothers, I got 5 brothers, they all tried to save me. Trust me, wasn't happening. Okay. I've learned that. See, men who understand what we do is, we deal with anger management for men. We deal with men issues. See, our egos get in the way a lot of times.
Yeah, oh yeah, pride and shit, yeah.
False pride.
What men who understand do is, we basically strip off all the armor, get naked. You understand what I'm saying? With each other, far as emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and guess what we find out? That we ain't really tough guys. And we all our lives try to be tough guys. And what I've come to find out is, being in men who understand, I ain't got to be a tough guy. I just got to be a man.
Yeah.
Union Station has given me a foundation where I've learned about myself, I've learned about those around me, and I've learned how to live life on life's terms. It's a homeless shelter that helps with recovery. What box, right? And you want to get a better life, then what you would normally do is go to Union Station and say, well, I got this problem. You got this problem? Deal with it. How do I deal with it? I ain't got nowhere to go. We'll send you a program. We'll give you a foundation. After you get out of that program, what you going to do? Life's back in session. Men who understand is there to say, here, brother, I'm here for you. Okay, you ain't got no excuse to get loaded.
Yeah.
You understand? If the wife done went off on her merry way, if the kids ain't acting right, the food situation is wrong, men who understand step up and say, bruh, you can still talk to us.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
Where can you go and find another brother get butt naked with, emotionally, spiritually, and talk to him about it without him saying, yo, you know what homeboy said?
Yeah.
Men who understand don't play those games. We come straight at you, we say, listen, we'll pull the covers off. This is your problem. You don't listen. This is your problem. You ain't in the process.
And sometimes it's not nice.
Yeah. See,
Oh yeah.
see, but there's a saying, pain is a must, but to suffer is optional.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
We got 5 minutes left here in the show. You guys were talking about a social event coming up. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. This is our cook. You could tell this is. We're having Men Who Understand are having a 3-year anniversary dance. It's a recovery dance. What it's about is a lot of boogieing in recovery. You know,
A lot of
we like to party.
Real like to party.
We do not like to be bored in recovery. You know, we like to have fun, and we like to give the message. And what it does is give people early in recovery to see that you can still have fun in recovery.
Yeah. Don't need that drink.
Life isn't boring.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be okay.
Why don't you tell us where it's going to be at?
So in Los Robles and Walnut in Pasadena, you would, if you're coming from the valley, you would take the 134 all the way out to Pasadena, and you would get off on Fair Oaks.
Okay.
And it's like right around the corner from, it's in the Old Town.
Okay.
So anybody who has his first congressional church, it's going to be the best party probably of the year. It's like great music, great food.
Give us the time.
8 to 1.
8 to 1.
8 to 1.
Okay. Well, I just got a signal. We got a phone call. Let's see what the caller has in mind. Hello, caller. Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, how you doing? What's your name?
My name's Laura, and I'm an addict, and I'm happy to be clean, and life is good. You're not talking about women in recovery. How about us?
Well, you know,
women do recover.
I've been trying to get some women in here to do the show. I had a couple, but, you know, I don't know what it is. They say they're okay, but then when it comes time to walk in these stores and sit down here and have a seat and talk about recovery, they just don't show up.
Oh, please, you're talking to the wrong women then.
No, women do
Obviously, I
recover.
must be are.
You're
women
talking
do
to the
recover.
wrong women. Where do we sign up to come down there and talk?
Okay, at the end of the program, there's a telephone number that's going to come up. Just call that number. It's a pager. Put your number in, and within a half hour, I'll get back to you, and we can set something up.
Okay, no problem. God bless you, brother. Have a good day.
Thank you. God bless you, too.
Bye.
Bye.
You know,
Women do recover, though, brother.
Huh?
Women do recover. I mean,
yeah.
and they recover tough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They
You
got
know,
that-
but you got to look at, you know, they recover tough, but
they have it
recovery
hard.
for them
It's
is,
hard.
I mean,
It's harder.
well, not so much recovery, but out there using is real hard,
Well,
you know, for them, because it takes a lot of toll on them. I mean,
You know-
it's, you know, for them to get recovery and stay with it, man, that is a true miracle.
You know, Lori was saying about women.
Uh-huh.
You know, our disease doesn't discriminate.
No.
There it
You
is.
know, it's not prejudice.
No.
Okay.
You know, you hear that our disease is cunning, baffling, and powerful, but you hardly hear that our disease is patient, very patient. You know, and for as far as our men's group, we don't turn nobody back.
No.
Okay, you mentioned men's group. I know I talked to you on the phone.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
a women's group for
yeah.
women who understand, right?
Yeah, no, it's called Women Do Recover.
Women do recover. Okay.
And you talking about some strong sisters. I'm not just talking about black. I'm talking about it's all the way across the board, all colors, and they will tell you recovery like uncut.
You'd be like, ooh, she didn't say that, did she?
There's one place that I'd like to mention, which is a dynamite recovery home, and it's called Casa de las Amigas in Pasadena,
Yeah.
and it's for women, and they teach you that a woman can get anything that she wants as long as she's sober. You understand what I'm saying? You can get that house, that car, that man, if that's what your plans is. But first, you can get a life.
Yeah.
You know?
Got to put things in the right perspective.
You know what I'm saying?
Straighten out them priorities.
Yeah.
Okay, we've come to the end of this, fellas. Usually we get a few more phone calls than this, but that was a great call. I enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
of course it was.
I'm going to have you back on again in the
Great.
future, you know, and maybe we can hook up, get some of them men who understand and women in recovery.
Yeah.
We can get in here and do a show with that.
That'd be fantastic.
Okay, so on that note, I want to thank you both for coming out again. You know, it's been real good, man.
Thank you for having us.
And thank everybody out there for tuning in.
night.
Look for us next time, and stay clean and sober. God bless.
One day at a time.
Thank you.